My dear students of class 10, welcome back. Dear students, on the screen you are looking the digestive system of human. So the digestive system of human, the structure that you are looking here, the digestive system of human on your screen, and it starts from the mouth cavity to esophagus, then after this stomach, then after small intestine, then large intestine, then rectum. My dear students, in this structure, you are looking the some associate glands, that is liver as well as the pancreas, and gallbladder, that is the storage organ of the bile. So my dear student, let us see the physiology of the digestion in this diagram so that you can understand the anatomical and physiological aspect of the digestive system. My dear students, the digestive enzymes, that is get secreted by the mouth cavity, salivary gland, and this liver that secretes the bile juice. Simultaneously, this pancreas secretes the digestive enzymes and insulin as the hormone. And so let us see the process of the physiology of the digestion, that when we eat, the food molecule, the food component in our mouth cavity, it gets crushed by the different types of the teeth that is available in our that teeth is available in our mouth cavity, and these teeth are responsible for the crushing of the food inside the mouth cavity. My dear students, the teeth is for the crushing, the tongue is for the tasting the food, and it helps in the swallowing the food inside the food pipe, inside the esophagus. And this salivary gland that is situated in the upper jaw and lower jaw, and that salivary gland is responsible for the producing saliva, which produce the salivary amylase, and this salivary amylase is responsible for the digestion of carbohydrate and starch inside the mouth cavity. My dear student, later on this food passes through this esophageal wall, this esophageal passage, and it goes to the stomach here. And in the stomach, there is the presence of the hydrochloric acid. So partially digested food is going to the stomach in the presence of hydrochloric acid. It gets again crushed by the peristaltic movement of the stomach, and in this stomach there is a secretion of there is presence of hydrochloric acid, and in the presence of hydrochloric acid there is another secretion that is called pepsinogen. So pepsinogen secreted by this gastric wall, that is by the chief cells, and this pepsinogen when get mixed with the HCl, it gets converted to the pepsin. So the first digestion of protein starts from the stomach by the help of the pepsin, and that get converted into the peptone, and in the form of chyme, that is in the form of paste, the food further transfer into the small intestine, and this small intestine is duly supplied with the bile duct and pancreatic duct. The bile duct supply the bile juice from the gallbladder, which gets stored in the gallbladder, that is secreted by the liver, and this pancreatic juice supplied by the pancreas, that is having the pancreatic amylase, trypsin, and lipase. So these chemicals, these materials get mixed in the small intestine. So first material that get mixed, that is the bile juice. My dear student, bile juice, the function of the bile juice is to convert the medium of the food, that convert into the basic medium from the acidic medium, and emulsification of fat takes place in this small intestine. After that, this pancreatic amylase, lipase, and trypsin start digestion of carbohydrate, fat, and protein respectively. So, my dear students, the digestion of fat starts by the lipase, and it gets digested in the form of fatty acid and glycerol. Further, this glycerol gets converted to glyceride and cholesterol, and that get absorbed in the small intestine while passing through the small intestine. Come to second one, my dear students, that is carbohydrate. It again get digested by the help of the pancreatic amylase, and it get converted into the different types of the different forms of the carbohydrate by the help of the different types of the erepsins. My dear students, erepsins secreted by the intestinal wall, and the erepsins are maltase that converted carbohydrate into maltose, lactase that get converted into the form of lactose, sucrase that convert the carbohydrate into the form of sucrose, ribase that convert the carbohydrate into the ribose, and so on. So, my dear students, these carbohydrates, when get digested, they get absorbed in the small intestine, and further, this trypsin is responsible for the second digestion of protein. It converts the remaining protein into peptone, and digested peptone into the different polypeptide chain. And by the help of the erepsins in the small intestine, these polypeptide chains loosen its structure, and amino acid will be free from the polypeptide chain, and that gets absorbed in the small intestine. So, my dear student, these three food components get digested in the small intestine and absorbed in the small intestine by the villi. So, villi are responsible for the increasing the surface area for the digestion and absorption inside the small intestine, and further these digested food further transfer into the large intestine, which is having the ascending colon, transverse colon, and descending colon. So, this large intestine is mainly for the absorption of minerals as well as the absorption of water while it passing through this large intestine. And finally, the pre-digested food that is called chyme, and digested part that is called chyle. So, chyle further gets stored into the rectum, which is a excretory substance, and that gets thrown out from the body. So, my dear students, this is the brief about the anatomical and physiological aspect of the digestion and digestive system of humans. My dear student, you are looking here some other also. So, this is the process of digestion, and you are looking here like this. And further, my dear student, further see the other visuals like this. These are the visuals that will help you to learn the different types of the enzymes as well as the different types of the digested part of the food. So, you are looking here so many things that gastric lipase, pepsin, so many enzymes are here, and these enzymes are responsible for the digestion of food content and they get that food content get converted into the different forms, and these are the major digestive enzymes that salivary gland, mouth, salivary amylase, pancreatic amylase from pancreas in small intestine, lipase that is, and other enzymes. So dear student, you have to learn these enzymes. You have to learn these enzymes in the different ways, and you will be able to solve all types of the questions that need to be solved. My dear student, here some substrate that get digested in a particular location, like starch in the mouth cavity, salivary enzyme, salivary amylase, stomach that is the gastric juice, renin, pepsin, milk proteins get digested by the help of the renin, and in the duodenum, starch, polypeptide, and emulsified fat get digested into the simpler form, and by the help of the pancreatic amylase, trypsin, and lipase. And this ileum that is for the purpose of conversion of complex carbohydrates into a simple form, maltose, lactose, sucrose, and dipeptide chain that get converted into by the peptidase. And dear students, these are the learning video for your help for the learning of the human digestion and digestive system. My dear students, these are the series of the videos. By sharing the screen to you will help you to learn digitally at your home. So thank you very much, my dear student, for watching this video. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel. If you dislike this video, please dislike it, and be prepared with your syllabus, amylase, protease. These are the things that you have to learn it. And my dear student, this is the visual are showing some important food particles, and for these food particles, this is the structure of pancreas, which is secreting enzymes for the digestion of food, and glycerol plus fatty acid. This is the another shot. And after this, student, you see this structural diagram, that is the salivary amylase, this complete digestive system structure. And I hope that you will be able to learn the things related to the digestive system and digestion from this video. Thank you very much. Have a good day.